Hey everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Soul Time on this January 24th. I hope that you're doing well. Hope that you were able to get in some relaxation this weekend. So, tonight I want to talk to you about something that's really important, especially when we're in times of turmoil or transition, when we're just going through our own difficulties and challenges, and then especially when there's lots of crises going on. Our scarcity mindset can really become exasperated. It gets really triggered by our egos. And so I want to talk tonight and encourage you to just look at how your scarcity mindset might be showing up to you. Okay, now scarcity is really the opposite of living in an abundance consciousness. And it can show up, abundance isn't just about money, but it can show up about security or financial concerns. It can, show up in love, and relationships. If you're trying to seek a relationship and you're not finding one, or you feel like you have a lack of love in your life, and it can definitely show up in, kind of health and well-being. So it's really important right now to really look at and heal your own scarcity mindset, because when there's a collective scarcity mindset, we start to manifest what we believe. You start to see a lot of the problems that we see reflected in the world. So the way that you can most shift things in the collective consciousness is to look at your own belief system, your own mindset, how you're holding your own energy. And scarcity is something that fuels everything. And so, where does scarcity come from? And I wrote this down so I didn't forget to look at it, because it's so important. And it's so important to understand where it comes from. Spiritually speaking, if you have a scarcity mindset, it's because deep down on some fundamental level, you believe that you're not of the universe, that you're just in the universe. Okay? So what do I mean by that? If you are of the universe, then you embody and have the same properties that everything in the universe does. Now, what do you see when you look at the universe? When you look at nature, or any of the properties of the universe, you see abundance. Nature's always regenerating itself. It's always growing. There's always more than enough, right? So when you are in a scarcity mindset, it's because you believe that you are separate from the universe. You can also use the word God, divine source, and that it's something outside of you, something that's external of you, rather than something that you're born of, something that is within you. Because when you know that you are it, then how can you be different from it? How can you not have the same properties, be the same thing? So I really encourage you to explore and think about, because that's the root cause of where it comes from. And it's your belief in your separation that causes suffering of all types. A lack of abundance, scarcity being one. There's plenty others. But that fundamental kind of perception and your relationship with the universe, what you believe it to be versus what you believe it not to be, is the root cause of all suffering in your life. And we might get more detailed into that in future ones. I don't want to overwhelm you for now, but that is where it comes from. And that's what I understand. So your first thing is to just really recognize the kind of core perception. And it's really a spiritual perception in who you are in conjunction to the universe or to the divine or God. Choose your word. That's really what this is about on a deep level. So if you don't believe you're an embodiment of health and well-being, you're not of the universe. If you don't believe abundance is your true nature, you're not of the universe. If you don't believe that you attract and find love easily and have wonderful love in your life, it's because you somehow believe you're not of the universe. It kind of goes down to some, older perceptions, of it, the universe being a man in the sky on a throne, right? With a white beard, right? So it's really, the deep work here is to explore that dynamic for you and what you believe your relationship with a higher power to be, okay? But getting in the specifics of how you can start healing your own scarcity mindset just to make your own life better. And by doing that alone, you're going to impact, collective happenings. I have 4 things for you to really practice and to do. And the first is to get really specific and identify your personal, very specific scarcity beliefs, to have awareness for them, I don't believe there's enough money to go around. I don't believe love comes easily to me. Whatever it is, you want to get very specific and identify your specific beliefs, because with clarity and awareness is what is necessary to have an opportunity to heal. If you don't have clarity and awareness around what they are, you're just kind of like spiraling in this kind of vague repeating pattern, you know? So this is how you step out of toxic patterns. How you step out of unhealthy patterns is that you always got to get awareness first. So get awareness on your specific beliefs. And you can also look at how they're blocking you if you want to. I don't have that included as a step, but if you want to really go deep on it, look at what your beliefs are and get really clear on, and wow, these are how they're blocking me. You know, knowing what you believe will always be reflected back to you. Okay. And then the second thing is, you want to, once you have these beliefs, what you want to do every day is offer them, surrender them. How do you do that? You know, you can use whatever, you know, spiritual practices or religious practices might be unique to you, but offer them in a prayer or an action of some type. Just go, I know I have these beliefs and I'm ready to surrender them. I'm offering them to you. Just like that. It can be that simple. You can also get like a really good kind of more specific practice. Get like a box, and this is like your surrender box, you know? Sometimes people call it a God box, and write them on there every day. I'm surrendering these, put them in the box. Do it again the next morning. You know, really take the action, like I'm ready to let go of these, and do this in a consistent way until you feel that you're seeing a shift. You know, there's no like time length on this. Okay. And then the third is to choose some positive affirmations. And I'm going to give you some. One that I love is just say, abundance is my true nature. Okay. Abundance is my true nature. And start saying that every day. Another one that you can say is, the universe is my source. Therefore, all my needs are always met. A third one you can say is, I am of the universe. Or pick any other affirmations that work for you. But part of this is you want to take ownership that you have chosen beliefs that are limiting, that don't serve you, the ones that you identified in step one. And as much as you have to own that you chose those beliefs, you now want to own your power to choose new beliefs, new positive affirmations to start to shift. Words have power, thoughts have power. It's really sending like signals out to the universe. So choose some new positive affirmations to really tackle this. Okay. And you could probably Google and find a ton of abundance affirmations too, if you didn't like any of the ones I said. Okay. And then 4 and final is, you want to start, another way to counter this is, you want to start expressing gratitude for the abundance that is in your life. I love doing this at the end of the day. It does not need to be anything formal. It can literally be like, you're in bed, your eyes are closed, and now you're just going to say, you know, your gratitude for 3 things. I would tackle the specific area that you're feeling a lack of abundance, where scarcity showing up. If it's finances, then you go through and thank, you know, do gratitude for the money that's in your bank right now, right? For the savings that you have, for the home that you have, you know, make it specific to the money stuff. And do that and really feel gratitude for it. I'm so glad I had money to buy food today. You know, I'm so grateful that I have money to, you know, have this and that, but make it specific to that. If it's love, if it's something like that, then you want to start, I am so grateful for the love from this person, from the love from this person, the love that I just felt by being with these people today, whatever it is, you want to make it specific to that. And health and well-being, same thing. You want to do gratitude for all the ways in which you are experiencing health. Make sense? So those are the 4 practices. So once again, get specifically clear on your scarcity beliefs. With transparency and clarity comes the opportunity to heal. Offer them every day. I'm ready to let go of these. I'm surrendering them. Okay. 3, choose some positive affirmations. When you get rid of these beliefs, you want to fill it in with something new. So choose some positive affirmations that serve you and really get you feeling good, and like shift your mindset on how you're feeling about this and go, yeah, my true nature is abundance, you know, and feel good about it. And then 4 is an abundance gratitude practice specific to the area where you're really feeling scarcity show up. This is really powerful work. And if you do it, if you put the time into it, you'll really see some major shifts in your life. But you got to do the work. You know, there's no magic bullet here. Embodiment is about practice. Now, you don't need to succeed at the practice every day. You might skip some days. That's okay. But it's like conscious intention that you want to do it, that you put in a little effort to it. You might not hit all four, you might just do one. It's okay. Do what you can do, but intend to practice, intend to do the work. Okay. That's it. I hope that you have a beautiful week. If there's anything I can do for you, just reach out. And again, I love getting topic suggestions. So if you have any suggestions, just shoot me a quick note and say what you'd like to hear about. Have a beautiful week ahead. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.